Today's video is the continuation of the story of Isambard Kingdom Brunel. At the end of the last episode, Brunel was working on the SS Great Western, a ship so large some were concerned it wouldn't float. The SS Great Western was launched in 1838. Up until that point, no ship had ever crossed the Atlantic on steam power alone. The Great Western's maiden voyage became a race between it and the SS Sirius as to who would be first. The Sirius did not have enough coal and had to burn resin barrels to make it across the ocean. The Sirius finally arrived in New York on April 22nd. The Sirius had just become the first ship to cross the Atlantic on steam power alone. The next day, the Great Western completed its journey. While the Sirius was not equipped with enough coal, the Great Western had made the trip with 200 tons of coal left over. In addition, despite arriving later, the SS Great Western had left England after the Sirius, so Great Western's trip was 4 days shorter. Despite the Great Western fulfilling his dream, Brunel felt he could outdo himself. In 1845, he launched his next great ship, the SS Great Britain. This new ship was 300 feet long, making it the world's longest passenger ship. While the Great Western had been successful, the Great Britain truly made transatlantic travel by steam a profitable venture. Even with this success, Brunel felt again he could outdo himself. In 1859, he launched the SS Great Eastern, which was almost 700 feet long. The Great Eastern was the largest ship in the world, and was designed so it could sail from England to Australia without refueling. Brunel attended the ship's launching, but died on September 5, 1859, before her maiden voyage. The SS Great Eastern was so large it could never make a profit. It was eventually used to lay the first transatlantic cables, and was later a floating billboard for a department store. It was scrapped in 1889. In 1899, 40 years after Great Eastern's launching, the RMS Oceanic finally surpassed it in size to become the world's largest ship. Isambard Kingdom Brunel is very well known in Britain, and was voted the second most influential Briton in a 2002 survey. Winston Churchill was first. Despite being number 2, Brunel and his accomplishments aren't as well known in the United States. Thank you.